That motherfucker wasn't hitting hard. I don't know what was. Damn. Maybe I can get it. Better get your ass on the way, bro. Run. Run, little turkey head. Oh, yeah. A little cold back here. $11 degrees. Blow dryer. Preheat. Quick review. Actually, if it wasn't so cold, I could actually almost put it in the booth. I probably got, oh, I don't know. Temp's only 41 in here. Just got here 17 outside. That must be the percentage of humidity out there. Something like that. Anyway, this side covered all the white primer covered the gray primer, so it'll be easier to cover. Really all I have to do is just sand inside that wheel lip and put that right there, and yeah, it could go in the booth, but I'm gonna wait a couple days until it's like at least 30 degrees, because yeah, because this says it's 17. Well, I'm starting to not believe that's accurate. Go through your share of DA paper. Oh, let me do a commercial break. Well, I guess it wasn't wrong. It's 13 degrees. The real feel is -3. Oh yeah. Looking good. Oh, looking good. Looking about this good, huh? There we go. How good is it? That good. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, metal flake fish. Well, the good things. That right there would be the original color of the truck, and this over, maybe I can turn some light on, maybe it'll help. I don't know, this camcorder is not you guys notice that everything you buy these days is like throwaway? It just doesn't last. But anyway, you can see it's like more grayer there. That's the original color of the truck, and this is all the white primer, and this is the tailgate. So I got it a whiter like I wanted. I didn't want the gray tint. I'm happy with that. The dieback on the clear, it's what I call a dieback. Is that the right word? No. Now listen, I'm a backyard body man. If you're doing body work in your backyard, in my world, not talking about anybody else's world, talking about my world. I only know what I know, and I call this dieback because I know when I laid this down, I showed it in the video where it reflected light quite well. That, I'm thinking, see, what's messed up is I sanded this tailgate down with 1,000 grit, then sprayed base, clear, metal flake, pearl, and then 4 coats of clear. And I know it reflected light better than that. All I can say is that's like, I don't know, it's dieback, what I call, or shrunk. I'm paying like $1.19 for a gallon kit of clear, which I know that isn't that. I understand that. But I used to get better results, so I got 3 gallons of this. I'm gonna tape this truck off, and before I spray this truck, I'm gonna cut and buff this tailgate and let it set a day or two. And if this tailgate dies back again, which it shouldn't, I'm just gonna dump the clear, and I'm just not gonna shoot the rest of this truck in clear. I'll buy some different clear. First thing I'm doing is what I hate is, you go tape paper underneath here and it don't stick, it falls, and you end up wadding up masking tape. So what I do now is, it's a hassle, but it pays off in the long run, is I use lacquer thinner. Some people might disagree. Lacquer thinner is about the strongest stuff on earth that I know of. That's just my opinion, and it don't mean shit. So, what I do is, I go behind the edge. Some old basket tape here. I wipe it with lacquer thinner to get a clean edge. And then if the masking tape doesn't stick, when I bag it, I will use duct tape. That's Slois RT told me. I don't know why I didn't think of it on my own, but I just didn't. And if you're gonna screw with lacquer thinner, get some chemical resistant gloves. Because I used to dent, and they dry the hell out of your hands, man. They start cracking, and once they start cracking, they hurt. I buy 20 mil gloves. They work for me. They don't, I shouldn't say chemical resistant, but they'll hold up for quite a while. You can't submerge your hand in there for 5 minutes or anything. It's not gonna do that. It's not a miracle. It's enough to keep the lacquer thinner out of your hands. Some people say wax and grease remover. I said use that. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Lacquer thinner does leave a film, but lacquer thinner does clean very well. I use a lot of lacquer thinner. I want to clean something. I figure if lacquer thinner won't clean it, pretty much ain't nothing gonna take it off. And if you think I'm lying, or you really don't believe it, take a rag, soak it with lacquer thinner, go out and take an old panel of a car when it's warm out and lay that rag on there for 24 hours, and it'll eat the paint right off that car. Maybe wax and grease remover would do it too. I don't know. I just hate when tape don't stick well. And it'd be best to be able to do this in the booth, but the booth, my garage is insulated. There was a comment about, I know the guy's trying to help me about my garage door or something about heat. I understand that, but before somebody says something about insulation in my garage, it would be a good idea to go back 2 years when I inherited this garage and it was just 2x4s and siding. There was no insulation. I got blown insulation up in there. I got 2-inch sheets of insulation and moving blankets all laid up in there. So I got that covered in here. Once you go into the little area between you get to the spray booth, that is all insulated. Even though it's a metal tin carport, it is insulated, and the booth is all insulated with 2.5 inch insulation with moving blankets all wrapped around it. But, you know, it doesn't stay as warm out there as it does in here. And this is what I don't understand. Maybe somebody could explain to me. I know real body shops have heated booths. I know that. That'd be beautiful. What is wrong with this concept? Here's your booth. You draw your warm shop air in. It goes through the booth, comes up the stack. Why couldn't that be redirected in a tube and go right back around in a circle? Just constantly the heat go around in a circle. Or is it that that air isn't filtered that great of the chemicals? Is that why they don't do it? There you go. I think about a lot of shit. You ever think about shit? Yeah. Think about a lot of shit. Especially in this time of the season. A lot of people passed away that I've known in Thanksgiving, Christmas era. But anyway, you know, they say it gets easier. I don't know about that. About easier, I think you come to realization that they're gone. Some people might consider that being easier. I don't think it's ever easy. So I'm thinking I need to pre-tape, because I'm thinking what's gonna happen is I'm gonna spray this, spray the jam, and then I need to spray this part too. I need to spray this jam. Then I gotta spray, how do I explain it? Once I spray here, I gotta spray there. So I think I'm gonna, at the same time I do jam it, I'm gonna spray this, 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 and the roof. And then, so now I need to tape all this off, tape this off, tape the fender, the door, the hood, the grill, everything off. So when I got it done jammed, and let it set in the booth for probably a couple days, so I can pull the paper off and spray the rest of the truck. And I got new clear coming, because I'm not going to use this. They're just, no, fuck no. That shit ain't right, man. That ain't right. And it's not the flake that's showing it. It's just some nonsense. See right there, look how hazy. See right there? That's not the flake either. But anyway, nobody really cares. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull the box far enough apart in the booth to get behind there. So I might have screwed up and I might have to cut through that plastic.